Welcome, I'm James, your commentator for Bray Wyatt versus Paul Bearer inside Hell in a Cell. Bray Wyatt picks up Paul Bearer and slams down Paul Bearer. This is a once-in-a-lifetime matchup at WrestleMania. Bray Wyatt tosses Paul Bearer in the corner and tosses Paul Bearer to the ropes and gets momentum and knocks down Paul Bearer. Bray Wyatt is going to the outside of the ring and is looking at the cell structure. Paul Bearer is getting energy from the WrestleMania crowd. Bray Wyatt's looking under the ring for ideas on how to defeat Paul Bearer. Bray Wyatt memorized the weapons that are under the ring and is thinking of a strategy to defeat Paul Bearer. Bray Wyatt counters Paul Bearer. Bray Wyatt tosses Paul Bearer into the steel cage. Paul Bearer tosses Bray Wyatt and strikes Bray Wyatt. Bray Wyatt strikes Paul Bearer. Paul Bearer keeps striking Bray Wyatt. Bray Wyatt and Paul Bearer are used to the WrestleMania environment. Bray Wyatt picks up Paul Bearer and slams down Paul Bearer. Bray Wyatt going to the outside of the ring and is going under the ring. Bray Wyatt selects a table and brings the table into the matchup. Bray Wyatt picks up Paul Bearer, slams down Paul Bearer. This matchup could only be won by pinfall or submission. Bray Wyatt picked up the table. He was going to place the table, but Paul Bearer got back up. Bray Wyatt delivers a power slam to Paul Bearer. Paul Bearer is feeling the effects of this Hell in a Cell matchup. Paul Bearer slowly getting up. Bray Wyatt knocks down Paul Bearer with the table and keeps striking Paul Bearer with the table and places the table in the corner. Bray Wyatt tosses Paul Bearer onto the table. Bray Wyatt breaks the table with Paul Bearer and picks up Paul Bearer and tosses Paul Bearer in the corner and places Paul Bearer on the top rope. Bray Wyatt's getting that WrestleMania energy and delivers a DDT to Paul Bearer. Paul Bearer rolls outside the ring. Paul Bearer is trying to regain his stamina. Bray Wyatt selects a table and brings the table into the ring. Paul Bearer knows he can only lose this matchup by pinfall submission, so he rolled outside the ring. Paul Bearer is back up. Bray Wyatt sets up a table. Paul Bearer is striking Bray Wyatt. Bray Wyatt delivers a Uranagi through the table to Paul Bearer. Picks up Paul Bearer. Paul Bearer has been through 2 tables so far in this matchup. And Bray Wyatt's not done there and picks up Paul Bearer and slams down Paul Bearer and keeps striking Paul Bearer. Bray Wyatt delivers Sister Abigail to Paul Bearer. Bray Wyatt didn't go for the pinfall yet. Picks up Paul Bearer and delivers a mandible claw to Paul Bearer. And is going for the pinfall. Paul Bearer kicks out at the count 2. Paul Bearer is used to being ringside at The Undertaker matches at WrestleMania and is taking some tips from The Undertaker and kicks out at the count of 2. It's going to take a lot more than that to keep Paul Bearer down. Bray Wyatt goes into the ring and Paul Bearer goes outside the ring. Now Bray Wyatt goes outside the ring. Paul Bearer goes into the ring and is getting energy from the WrestleMania crowd. Bray Wyatt takes the table from under the ring. Bray Wyatt picks up Paul Bearer, slams down Paul Bearer. Bray Wyatt sets up a table. Bray Wyatt is waiting for Paul Bearer to get up and is bringing Paul Bearer to the table. Paul Bearer counters Bray Wyatt and refuses to go through a turntable this matchup and is striking Bray Wyatt. Bray Wyatt counters Paul Bearer and places Paul Bearer onto the table. Bray Wyatt delivers a spine buster to Paul Bearer and is going for the pinfall. Bray Wyatt is your winner. For more upcoming videos, please click like and subscribe. Thank you for watching.